From Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Mike Fiers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Eric, any thoughts?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Into the box is the leadoff hitter Cameron Maybin, and we are ready for baseball.
Leading off for the Angels, center fielder number 9, Cameron Maybin.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Man, I don't know what he's waiting for. That one was even more down the middle than the last one was.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. And now we'll look at Mike Scioscia's lineup for the visiting Halos. What's going to be the key for him today, Steve?
Well, I think it's going to be really important to understand the pitcher that they're facing and make the adjustments as the game goes along. If this guy's in the zone, then be aggressive. Go up there hacking. But if he's trying to be effectively wild within the strike zone, then you got to be a little more patient and work the count.
Fiers is ready. First pitch on its way. Cole Calhoun is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Our game time temperature pushing up close to 90 degrees, 89 degrees to be exact at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, you know, Ross is definitely liked by the pitchers, Matt. When they're working both sides of the plate, they tend to be pretty effective when he's making the calls.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so it's a 1-out walk here in the top of the first. Albert Pujols takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and if you got him to look at the first pitch up there, why not throw it again? Also let her high. That puts him in a quick 0-2 hole.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. With a moment now, let's call on a look at how the Astros line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, having Brian McCann behind the plate is something every pitching staff would appreciate. Great at pitch framing, blocking skills are as good as any. He saves runs by giving up his body. And he gets his pitchers a lot of strikes by being fluid back there with the glove.
Yunel Escobar set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. And a dive, but he's back in. In there, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels leave one. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Ricky Nolasco, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
Josh Reddick comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. Jose Altuve will stand in now. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. And he lays off there 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. 1-0 pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now, is this one of those situations where you'd maybe think about taking third here as well?
Well, you probably don't do it with nobody out, and you definitely don't do it with 2 out. So if there was a time to go, this is probably it.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Steve, how do they send these fans home happy here today?
I think you really have to focus on what the pitcher's going to give you. If he's going to pitch you away, you got to go the other way. That way you can string together a few hits to put up some crooked numbers in this game.
Carlos Beltran, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of score.
And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! So a 2-run home run for Carlos Beltran. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Brian McCann is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Fly ball out toward right field. Calhoun is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Houston. Luis Valbuena will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Valbuena.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bounced softly in front of the plate. McCann scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Well, with 2 strikes, you've got to protect up there, even on a curveball that's a borderline strike. But he can only manage to get this one off the end of his bat, and it winds up being a simple little ground out.
Fires into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Andrelton Simmons is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. 1 out, nobody on. Good curveball, strike 2.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Correa ranges to his right. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 7, catcher
Martin Maldonado into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And now a called strike that time. As the zone expands a bit here, it's 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Reddick is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. They trail it here 2-0. Marwin Gonzalez strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double. Number 2 stands in for the first time.
Number 2.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. And with that, let's give you a look at the way the Angels match up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, out in right field, we have the 2015 Gold Glove Award winner in Cole Calhoun. Very effortless out there, very smooth, has a powerful arm. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Now to the plate, Nori Aoki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Young is there. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting 9.
Jake Marisnick The hitter now with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Houston. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. A beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the start of the 3rd inning on the show. Leading off the inning, Eric Young Jr. as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Eric Young Jr.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Popped up. And 1 away now here in the Angel 3rd. Leadoff man set down now for the second baseman, Danny Espinosa. Byers gets his sign. First pitch on the way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 2 in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning. Cameron Maben will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. And with the tying run in the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3-2, even if this one's a strike.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And the Angels are going to have their first hit of the ball game.
Now batting.
In now, Cole Calhoun. He drew a walk his first time up. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, definitely a steal situation here. When your leadoff guy gets on with 2 outs, I'd expect to see him go within the first few pitches.
And he's back standing. 2 out with the man at first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as the Angels have come back to tie things at 2.
The batter, number
Here's
5.
Albert now.
Designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
As he'll take a look at ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Yunel Escobar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's in there for strike 1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up on that inside corner, or this guy will bury you.
And he takes strike 2.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good changeup there.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Well, the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Josh Reddick digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
A windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. And another foul ball. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Calhoun. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. 1 out now in the Houston third. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Chopped weakly to the left. Barehanded by Escobar. It's there. He got him.
Wow. Made it look easy. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Espinoza is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Luis Valbuena is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
First baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Fires, sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, Shortstop.
Andrelton Simmons
Andrelton
stands
Simmons.
in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One and two. High in the air out to center field. Marisnick is camped under this one. And that's out number 2.
Now
Striding into the box, Martin Maldonado. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Ripped on the ground to first. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Carlos Beltran is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Designated hitter, Carlos Beltran.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Young waits on it. 1 out.
The catcher, number
So
16,
1 away now for Brian McCann. Out in front of it, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 delivery. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Hit sharply on the ground. Escobar has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Nice. A good pitch there to record the out. You can see on the graphic with 39 strikes, his ball-to-strike ratio is way out of whack. Just seems like guys are up there swinging at just about everything he's throwing.
Marwin Gonzalez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Escobar will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Eric Young Jr. heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
The left fielder, number 8, Eric Young Jr.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, this guy has thrown a first pitch strike to about 50% of the batters he's faced. He's pitching well, but those numbers could be pumped up a little bit.
In there, strike 2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in, Danny Espinosa, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnick is under this one, and that's out number 2.
Center fielder
Cameron Maben will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Digging in to try it again, Cole Calhoun. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
1-0.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
Fires pauses. Here it is on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
3 balls, 1 strike.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. He's running towards second. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Albert Pujols comes forward trying to cash in on this 2-out rally as he's got a couple of men in scoring position with 2 away.
And what a turn of events right here. 2 quick outs, but they didn't give up on this inning at all, and now they've got a great chance to put up a crooked number.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Well, he's got a big pitch coming up here. That would be huge if he could get out of this with the game still even.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Foul. The 1-2 pitch. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Number 2 will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, and the Astros will move out in front here 3-2.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really hurt.
Here's Nori Aoki. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And if you get him to look at strike 1, why not go back to that same pitch in the same part of the strike zone, and they catch him looking again.
Young comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting,
Jake Marisnick digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. First offering on its way. Good zip to the fastball there by Nolasco, and it's 0-1. Right side. Espinosa's there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
now batting, right fielder
Josh Reddick will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
There's a line drive to the left side, and Simmons won't have a shot. It's over his head for a base hit. Jose Altuve will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Here's Reddick around third. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's 4-2. Carlos Correa will stand in now. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. In there, no balls and a strike. Men on third with 2 down. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 4 and the Angels 2. Yunel Escobar makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. 2-2. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now. Still 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Luis Valbuena will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Up top, it's 2-0. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
We keep talking about it. Be careful of signs of tiring, but that's 3 straight strikeouts for him. He's getting even more unhittable as this one goes along.
Andrelton Simmons stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come from Houston after this. Carlos Beltran will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Nolasco looks in. Here he comes, 0-1. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. There to look it in is Simmons, 1 away.
The catcher, number 6.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Brian McCann will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
First baseman, number 9.
Marwin Gonzalez will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Fastball in there for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0. Ground ball right side. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Michael Feliz is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Leading off the inning, Martin Maldonado, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
In there, 2-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well, let's just see if we can slow this way down and see the point of impact. He's going to be bunched up a little bit on this one and get it right down below the label. And sure enough, that's a great shot right there. This bat just explodes on impact.
Eric Young Jr. comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Left field and deep. Aoki going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Danny Espinoza will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Runner goes for third. Pitch misses the throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Here it comes on 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. We've got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
And that one is a called strike as he's rebounded to run it full now. 3-2. Here's a ball lined into left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1. Cameron Maben steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And that's high for a ball. 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is out on a strong throw. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Called to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound. Cole Calhoun will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Just keeping him close.
Simple throw over there.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
2 out here and a runner at second. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and that's off the left field wall. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 4-4 game, and he is out at third base, trying to move up as a possible go-ahead run, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. And we are tied 4-4. Bud Norris will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Number 2 steps in now.
Leading off for the Astros. Third baseman.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Norris is ready. Here's the 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Nori Aoki will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And a high strike there, 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, but this will land untouched. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Maben there to put it away for out number 2. Jake Marisnick will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. This game's all tied at 4. Number 51 is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Albert Pujols will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. A pause, and the 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Line to the right side, but foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And a rather easy first out. Yunel Escobar will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And Escobar swings right through that one as he falls behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
This is not the first time today that he's chased out of the zone. Well, that's why he's looking at a hat trick.
Grounded to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Luis Valbuena ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The batter, number 2, shortstop
Andrelton Simmons will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Angels strand 1. Still off square at 4 apiece. Josh Reddick steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. This man out for a second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Hit toward the right side. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Jose Altuve swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Norris sets, coming at him with the 0-1. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Now the tag from Espinoza, and they got him at second base. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. To short. Taken in by Simmons. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter, number 1, shortstop
Carlos Correa will stand in now. He's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. Score remains tied at 4. George Springer will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Tony Sipp will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half.
Number 29.
Martin Maldonado strides in, grounded out his last time through. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle on a base hit, so a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
The left fielder, number 8, Eric Young Jr.
Ben Revere will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
25, Ben Revere.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Drilled to first. Gonzalez is there to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting,
Danny Espinoza Stands in now with one down and a runner at first. That would be the go-ahead run if they can find a way to get him all the way around. Double play is in order, however.
Yeah, he has definitely got to look for something up in the strike zone and drive the ball to the outfield. Now, there's nothing more deflating than a game-ending double play.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
Revere rides off for second. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, two gone. Cameron Maben digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with two down. Fouled back. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. Another one sent foul. Strike three, and the potential go-ahead run left on base. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Ben Revere will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Middleton will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings.
Now pitching for the
Carlos Beltran strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Simmons is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
the catcher, number 16.
At the plate, Brian McCann. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Maldonado has a play. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting,
Marwin Gonzalez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. In there, and it's 0-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. This game's all tied at 4. Cole Calhoun will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And we'll rejoin this one now in the bottom of inning number 10.
leading off for the Astros.
Number 2 stands in.
Number 2.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Maben, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around second, he'll try for third, and he's going to make it. The winning run at third with nobody out. Nori Aoki will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
He knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Boy, and right here, just a ground ball is going to get you a run. And more than that, it gets you the lead in this game. So you've got to find a way to put that ball in play.
And he'll look at a called third strike, and that winning run will hold at third with one big out on the scoreboard. Jake Marisnick will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one. Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. No problems here, Houston. The Astros are going to walk off a winner.
Well, you had the sense early on that this one was destined to go down to the wire, and sure enough, these guys are going to pull this one out here in walk-off fashion.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Astros win this thing 5-4. So long from Houston.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Angels, 4 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.